This is Andy Paroff, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. And I want to say I'm delighted, but after Tuesday, I don't think I am to be joined by Josh Warrington. Josh, how you doing?
Why not delighted?
Because unfortunately, Leeds United beat my beloved West Bromwich Albion by the skin of their teeth.
Listen, a win's a win. It don't matter how it comes. If it were 10-0, 1-0, we've still got the win. So.
How do you see the season playing out for yourself? Because I always hear that saying Leeds are falling apart again.
Oh mate, you come right up. It's sad work being a Leeds fan. You know, we go down to Charlton and then we play unbelievable football against West Brom. You know, we'll probably go get done by Millwall on the weekend. It's up and down. It's up and down, but I think after last season we've learned that you can't get too giddy. We're top at Christmas. The only team not to get promoted, you know, in statistics. It's just, I don't know, it's hard work at times, but in Bielsa we trust. On we go.
I mean, we will come on to boxing in a second, but on paper, who do you see as your biggest rivals now?
As Leeds? I mean, you've got to look at the local derbies, I think, you know, like Chef Wednesday.
No, in terms of, who do you think is going to challenge you for promotion?
Oh, you can never really say. Obviously, West Brom, strong contenders. I would feel that you would have thought them coming down, they probably want to try to get up and push for it, but Wales have really come off on them. But I'd probably say West Brom will really wants to run close.
I always think Fulham on paper is probably the strongest team.
They've got a strong side as well, but you know.
Swansea top as well.
But for Swansea, when they came to Ellen Road, they didn't look too clever. Do you know what I mean? I didn't see
Swansea beat you guys, didn't they? I think we beat you at Ellen Road 1-0.
Look, what would Swansea score? What would Swansea score at Ellen Road? Yeah, they did. Yeah, but they fucking shouldn't have won. You know, they shouldn't have won. It would. One of them would just battered them. And well, I'm contradicting myself here. You know what I mean? But yeah, we should have put our chances away. Same with Derby as well. You know, I don't think they've looked like a real threat, but. Whereas Fulham and West Brom at times have looked really good. So again, you see teams just creep through, gain momentum like after Christmas, and ultimately that's what matters. You can be a top right till the very end, and it's like you want to make sure that you've won it solidly in automatic. Otherwise, fucking playoffs is a lottery. So
don't tell me about the playoffs after last year.
Oh, man, I know.
We'll move away from that, yeah. We'll move on to the boxing talk. Sofian Takouch, obviously he wasn't here today. You've come down for your open workout a week before the fight. A bit unusual to have it a week before. How did you feel in this ring as we stand at the minute?
Yeah, I'm good. Feeling very good. Obviously, you know, we normally have it on the week of the fight, but the week before just gives people a little bit of a taste, and you know, it's one less stress out of the way on fight week, I guess. Obviously, you're a little bit more grumpy, you're winding down, you're making weight, you're a little bit more snappy with the media, and patience is a little bit more thinner than it normally is. So just giving us that extra bit of time to get it done and dusted, then I always try to give the fans a little bit more than just going through motions, and you know, take time with them as well.
I was going to say you had a lot of fans obviously waiting around to have a photo with you, etc. What's it like when you do have such support and such admiration for yourself?
Oh, you have to pinch yourself. You know what I mean? Never thought it'd be like this when I was coming through. When I first turned over as a professional, you know, when you're trying to sell people who you are, tell them that your dream, and then people turn up now. Like one fella's turned up 3 hours driving to get here. Other people have, you know, taken afternoon off work so they could come watch. It's like you can't buy that, only. You can't buy it. So I try not to get to my head and just keep my feet grounded and spend as much time as possible with the fans.
I mean, aside from obviously the fans that we've seen today and the fan base that we know you have, how have you found the reaction for the Takouch fight in comparison to Frampton and obviously Kid Galahad?
Well, obviously over the last 18 months we've picked up a lot of new fans, so they're probably expecting that trend to follow. So it'll be Warrington, Galahad, all household names because this guy's a little bit from out of the circle, you know, they think, oh, it's an easy fight for Josh. It's just a given. But he's still there in opposite corner. You know, he's still had a fair few fights under his belt, and he's got a massive opportunity. Can't overlook him. You know, let's have a look over the years. Fellas who have boxed from overseas. Amagasa, prime example. All right, he was known for just knocking down Rigondo, but that guy boxed for a fair few world titles. He would have fringe world level opponent. When he came over here, no one really knew all about him. And one thing I found, he never came back again. He never got invited back again. He never came back as someone else's opponent. You know, these fellas get given an opportunity, and they try grasping with both hands. And I've been an underdog myself. He's a massive underdog. There's no real pressure on him. He's just expected to come here to lose. So I've got to stay focused. And not only that, I want to win in style. So that's given me an incentive throughout the camp, and it'll give me focus for the fight night.
You mentioned to me on Tuesday that you can't overlook Sofiane Takouch the way that you maybe not overlooked, like you've said, you've not overlooked Kid Galad, but maybe you was looking beyond as to what could be around the corner. With that in mind, though, does it kind of bring an added pressure because Sofiane's an unknown quantity on these shores? Everybody's going to kind of expect you to steamroller him, with no disrespect towards Sofiane.
Yeah, no, you're right. People would think, oh, it's just given, isn't it? Easy done. Josh will just do business. But like I say, it's not a given. And to be fair, I've been in this situation before. Prior to winning a world title, you know, I seemed to be on the title trail for a long time. You know, after I beat David Dielli, it was like Dennis Tuberon, Joel Brunkner, Amagasa, Patrick Ireland. And it was like, oh, you might fight the world title after this. Then it might be after this one. Then it might be after this one. Then Kiko Martinez, and finally after Dennis Sealand, I know we're going to be there. But there were a good 7 fights where there were a man in opposite corner and everyone expected me to just beat him. But I used to still get up for it because I knew that something bigger was coming after. You've got to win the fights. And that's like the situation here. All right, it's not a world title. It's done off route in terms of that. But he's still trying to come take my belt, and my goal is to win another world title. In order to keep that alive, that journey alive, got to beat these guys like this, because it's fucking boxing, and like you get beat, it could be another 2 years to get a world title shot. Never mind talk about unification fights. And I don't want to be adding years onto my career. I've been pro 10 years this year, and I don't want to be doing it like late into my 30s. You know, I want to achieve as much as I can as quick as possible. I'm not saying get in and out, but I want to get out there with my marbles still intact.
What would be the ideal time for yourself to kind of pack in boxing?
I'd probably say no longer than 33. I used to say to Mrs, "Fucking, I'll retire when I retire." When they fail me medical or something like that, or I'll go to the top, and when I start getting chinned at the top, I'll come back down and see where I finish. But no, I think it's changed since having kids and whatnot, and then you see a lot of tragedies happen in the ring. This sport takes a lot. It's an unbelievable sport, and I love the sport to bits, but it does take a lot of you as well. So, you know, you don't want to be having your kids feeding you, you know, and then pushing you to the park in wheelchairs and stuff like that. You know, you want to be in and out. Taking punches to the head it's not good for your health. And like I say, boxing changes people's lives for the good, but you've got to know when to enough's enough.
I know we had quite a lengthy discussion on Tuesday, so I've only got a couple more questions before I do let you shoot off, as your father's kind of abandoned you already. Yeah, he's gone.
5 guys over the road, so I think he's fucked up over there.
You can go join him in a second. I forgot what I was going to go on to that. That's it, Golovkin Derevyanchenko this Saturday. You're going to be watching that one? You got any thoughts on it, Josh?
Yeah, I'll be watching. I think Golovkin been out for a while. I think he's not getting younger, is he? He seems to slow down. And I think he'll probably just go about the business nice and steady, and then want to pick it up towards the end. I expect him to win. But I don't think he'll be too entertaining from the first off, because it's just like a little bit older, like a bit of ring rust kicking in. There'll be times when he'll probably look like he's not doing too clever, but I expect him to do the win.
And my final question, I've seen a few rumours and heard a few things about Jarrell Miller's being considered as an opponent for Derek Chisora to step in to replace Joseph Parker after his spider bite, meaning he had to pull out. What would be your thoughts if Jarrell Miller was to step in for that fight on October 26th?
I probably couldn't give two tosses, to be honest with you, because, let's have it right, it should be banned, shouldn't it? It shouldn't be in sport. Fucking hell, what they found in him, he was like a chemist. So it shouldn't be in sport, really. And for us to make a mark, boxers, fans, to make their mark, like turning the nose up to jug cheats, shouldn't really turn up to the fight, shouldn't fucking tune in on box office. Obviously people are going to be there to support the Taylor Progress fight, but the stand should be empty for that fight. It shouldn't get attention, really, because otherwise it's going to keep on happening. I'm saying that, the pound note always talks, and they'll probably come in, talk a bit of shit, and then it'll be forgot about, and then it'll just build up as an exciting fight, but really it shouldn't be happening.
Well, Josh Warrington, I appreciate your time once again. I'll leave a final word with yourself. What would you like to say to everybody ahead of next Saturday?
I'd like to say thank you for those who turned out to the workout today. If you're watching next week, if you're there, make the noise, do the business in the ring. If you're watching at home, shout with your telly, so I fucking hate it. And if you don't like me, fuck off. Have a nice day.
Josh Warrington, thank you for speaking to myself on Boxing Social, and hopefully Leeds are not successful on Saturday.
Come on Leeds, march on together.